grateful for this new day. I am love, and I allow others to love me. I am confident in my intuition. I am relaxed, and I am satisfied with my results. Everything is good right here, right now. I am constantly developing. I am grateful, and I attract everything. I am prosperous in everything I do. Each day I offer my love, passion, talent, and joy as a gift to the world. I am generous and kind with everything and everyone around me. I have faith in the universe that I am doing my best, no matter the circumstances. I am filled with energy. I am free from pain. Today is my day. Today, I am changing my life for the better. I am powerful. I am beautiful. I am loved. Today I receive limitless, positive energy. I am a magnet for brilliant ideas. Today I give unconditional love. The sunrise gives me confidence. I am able to deal with any challenges this day brings. Today I learn and grow. I am a better person today. Today I will offer my help.
Hey everybody, peace and greetings, happy divine rising, you guys. Happy divine rising. Just starting this call off with some amazing affirmations. We have one of our amazing leaders from generation 12 that's going to be breaking down the charts and helping us mark them up, or watch us mark it up and make sure that we're doing it right. So I'm super excited about this new day's call, you guys. And I'm excited about one of the our leaders that's going to be giving the call today. So we're going to wait about 30 more seconds. Just take the time and just soak these affirmations up.
All my relationships are in harmony. I see only harmony everywhere, anytime. I am productive and motivated. I feel rested. I choose to feel free and inspired. Physical and mental health are my priorities. Today I feel healthy and powerful. My skin radiates beauty and health. I love and accept myself the way I am, and that is why everything works out.
All right, you guys. All right. It is 8:03. We're going to go ahead and get started in the training today. As I spoke about before, just in case some of you guys are brand new, my name is Isis Love, you guys, and I'm one of the mentors and educators for this New York session. But today I will not be holding the call. Today we're going to have my man, Mr. Zachary, hold the call, you guys. He is, like I said, one of our amazing leaders here in G12. And I'm super excited to have him step up to the plate and be able to assist you guys as we go over the break retest trade strategy. Zach's been doing his own markups. He's been posting them, and he's actually been getting people in profit. I mean, I took some of his signals and also came in profit. So I'm super excited. I definitely trust him. I trust his leadership skills, and I trust the information that he's going to be giving you guys. So without further ado, I just want to open it up for Zach and allow you to hold your screen. Zach, are you there?
Yes, I am here. Grand Rising, everybody. Thanks for allowing me to get on this call, Isis. So yeah, guys, like she said, this skill set, once you learn how to do it, nobody can take it away from you. And the strategy that we're using, called Price Trap, I feel is one of the most simplest ways for you to learn this skill set. A six-figure educator is using this strategy, right? And I feel like it's really simple for your average person who is just learning this skill set to learn it and then make the type of money that they want to make with this. So I'm about to actually share my screen. I'm allowed to do that, right, Isis?
Today I welcome beauty. And beauty.
Oh, my bad. I had muted. Oh, I thought I had muted. Yes, you are. And basically, we just kind of want to, like, definitely show them the strategy and then, have somebody else just come and mimic the strategy so we can make sure they know it.
Most definitely, most definitely.
Every positive and useful thing comes to me today.
All right. Share my screen.
Will bring more help.
All right. So this is something I briefly had marked up. I like GJ, but I'm gonna go ahead and clear this out. Does anybody have any pairs that they recommend?
I am open. And I use every chance.
Let's look at hold on real quick. Let me go back to my thing. It's something I was looking at. Yeah, that Euro USD.
All right. Awesome. So guys, with Price Trap, there's a few steps that I taught a few of my team members. The first step that I look at is I find out where I'm currently at. So I find out where price is currently at. So if I'm looking at price right now, I understand that it's currently right here, right? So if price is currently right here, the next thing I'm going to look for is the most recent level of resistance and support, right? So when it comes to that, I'm going to go right here. I'm going to go right there. And I'm going to take another horizontal line and place it on top of the wick. So guys, whenever you're creating your resistance zones, your support zones, or your ceilings and your floors, what you want to do is you want to put one horizontal line on the body of the candle, and then you want to put another horizontal line on the wick of the body of the candle that you put. Now, the reason why you want to find support and resistance is because that's all trading is, right? So you definitely, in order to understand this, you definitely have to understand support and resistance. So do I have anybody new on the call, or even if you're not new, I just want to know or gauge your knowledge level a little bit. What makes something a support, or what makes something a resistance? Like, how many times does it have to touch in order for it to be considered a resistance?
I accept that it is okay to make mistakes. Today I feel better than yesterday and worse than tomorrow. Today I am healing my body.
What makes you support the bricks to a previous low?
We couldn't hear you, Sean.
Right here.
Or the support. What makes it support is it breaks through a previous low.
Yes, we heard you. Yeah, so that's awesome, man. That's actually close, very close. So what I meant by my question, maybe I gotta ask it more clear. How do we know that this is a level of resistance? And how we know it is by we look at how many times that price has touched this level. So we see that it's touched. No, I'm not gonna use that. We see that it's touched here. You see that it's touched here.
Today is the beginning of a new
you see that it's touched all around here. right?
Start my day with a
So what constitutes a level of resistance or support is it has to touch that area at least 2 times, right? The more times that it touches, the more times that you know, or the better that you know that it's a strong area. So if we go back, we see price has been here before multiple times, right? So we know that this level or this zone is legit. So that's how you find out if it's a strong level of resistance. So the next thing I have to do, or the next thing you want to do, is you want to look for the previous level of support, right? So I'm going to go ahead and use, I'll use this one right here. Me personally, I like using things, you know, a little bit closer, right? I'm gonna put it on that. I'm gonna do that.
I love this confident person I see in the mirror.
Right.
Whatever happens to me today, it is meant to. I will invest love and passion in everything I will do today.
All right. And that's how you price, that's how you track price. Now, the next thing we're just looking for is to break a resistance level or break our support zone, wait for the retest, and then trade. So the next question I have is, if price did something like this, let me get the brush. If price did something like this, right?
I will make it. I can take one step forward today. I have courage and I don't give up. Today I will set a good
color. If price did something like that,
whatever I do today may have a profound effect on tomorrow. I choose to do only beautiful things.
Will we get in the trade?
I am surrounded only with people who encourage me to make me feel good. I am confident.
I know people are probably at work. You wouldn't?
Proud of myself.
Why not, Isis?
I will do today.
It didn't make it back up top yet. It just broke through and retest down, but it's just still going down.
Today I will find a couple of things.
Right. So it's still trapped, right? So you can actually call that consolidation. I've heard people say it's playing ping pong. So whenever you're trading, guys, you never want to trade during consolidation unless you want to have a heart attack looking at your phone. You know what I mean? Because its price is going up and down. So similar to like this, right? It went up, came back down. I guess it followed the trend, but yeah. So whenever it's inside these lines, you never want to trade. Never want to trade. I mean, you can if you want to, but I highly suggest that you don't. So you found your support, you found your level of resistance. Next thing you want to do is you want to wait for the break.
I will set my priority.
Retest and trade. Right. So how I personally draw this up is how Christopher Derrick does it.
I like myself today.
So I use my trend lines and I draw out what's bound to happen. Because the market can only do 3 things. It can either go up, it can go down, or it can go sideways. Right? When you really break it down.
I follow my own rhythm. I am.
Right? So after I do that, I like to put my note right here.
My whole body is. I will give it today everything it needs. I eat well and I drink plenty.
And then I like to put another note right here to constitute the sell.
That I can change them. I am in control of my mind. I am the supreme power.
All right. So, does anybody know how we find our entry?
But I can change my attitude.
Our entry, our take profit, and our stop loss. Does anybody know how to find that?
I focus on this new, amazing day. Today I will not judge myself. I am doing my best.
Okay, so how we're going to find that is this. Christopher Derrick, he says he finds his entries. He just uses the middle of the zones that he creates for his entry. Me, I'm more of I don't know if it's just me, but I like things to be like that. So I'm going to use the measuring stick to see how big my zone is. So it's like 2.5. So we'll just say 1 is our entry point, and that is 1.1122. All right.
They show it back to me.
Cool.
I am intelligent.
All right, so that's our entry. If it's a buy, 1.1122.
What a wonderful day. I enjoy everything.
All right. So our stop loss will be how many pips?
I am disciplined.
30 pips.
I will help my workmates with anything.
Right? 30 pips.
I am
now,
my boss's respect.
11.22.
I will solve any problem.
I'm going to get my calculator out.
There.
Guys, with this, you do not have to be super smart.
This day is my gift. I will use it to move forward.
Use my calculator. I know that the stop loss will be 1.1092.
Hey, Zach, the first question you meant to take profit, not the stop loss, right?
No, I meant the I'm going over to take profit right now. But
so the stop loss is 30 pips?
Yes.
Okay.
Stop loss is 30, take profit is 30. Right? Because I'll post the rules a little bit later, but what you want to do is you don't want to risk no more than 3%, right?
Yeah, I was just kind of, I guess, going on. I'll let you go. I'll ask you what.
Okay, for sure, brother. All right, so 11.22 plus 30.
I am ready and eager to experience this.
All right, so that will be 1.1152.
I rise above doubts and fears.
All right, so that is our take profit and our entry right here. So remember how I found that was I just took the middle area of this zone and I said, hey, if price was to break, retest in this zone and close right here, then I would get in for my 30 pips. I'll go over that soon as well. So to find the entry for this, we'll say 1.11063. But we don't gotta use the pipette. All right, 11.06. Our take profit would be 1.1076. And then our stop loss will be on top simply because it's a sell. It will be 1.1136. All right. So guys, this is how we find our entry, our take profit, and our stop loss. Now, when I say the next thing I do actually is I have my rules in my notes. Right? I have my rules in my notes. So to help me out, I simply just copy and paste this into my chart. Right? That's what I simply do. I simply copy and paste it into my chart. So I put it in the call out box and I say, paste. Boom. So how do we know when to go in? Right? I put this here so I know what to do. Right? Even if I feel like I know the strategy, I'm still going to put it here because I know that if I put something in the group, it will help other people know when to get in and when not to get in, right? So whenever we're going to buy with this strategy, what we want to do is we want to wait for a break of a resistance, right? So we want to wait for price to break this area. So, for example, this right here,
my brain only with positive. I am connected with today's.
This right here will be considered a break.
I choose my choices.
That candle right there will be considered a break.
Feel good.
Right? Why? Because it broke above this zone right here. The next thing we want to do is we want to wait for a retest. Now, a retest doesn't necessarily mean it comes back to this area, right? What it can also mean is basically what it means is it's where price closes above the previous level of resistance, right? So we're waiting for this next candle to close above this area, right? So this candle opened up right here, but it closed right here. So it retested right here. It didn't retest right here. It retested right here. So your experienced traders, they probably would have got in right here, right? Because once price confirms as, you know, your ceiling as a new support. So instead of this being considered a ceiling now, once price confirms or once price closes above this area, this is now considered a support because it'll bounce back up. You see how price tried to go down here? Nope, it didn't want to do that. It tried to go down here again and didn't want to do that until it finally broke, right? So price confirming this is a shift in momentum, right? A shift in momentum. Now, how do we know when to get in for a sell? Super simple. Super simple. What we're going to do, we're just going to follow Christopher Derrick's rules. I did not create these rules, guys. Everything you see me doing, I copied exactly from Christopher Derrick, right? And you'll know exactly how to do this as well once you go through your academy and also studying Christopher Derrick. But I will warn you, if anybody has been on his channel, if you go up there live, I do suggest if you're going to ask a question, make sure you at least went through the technical analysis and the basics before you ask a question, because he does not play, right? So in order to get in for a sell, what are we waiting for? We're waiting for the break of a support, right? So this is what these lines mean, guys. That's why I drew these lines right here, right? We're waiting for this basically to happen with these candles. So we're waiting for a break of support. So let's say this is a candle right here. We're waiting for the candle to break this zone, right? Waiting for it to retest where price closes below the previous level of support. So it can close right here. It can close in here, right? If it closes in here, that's a perfect entry right here at 1.1106, right? But even if it doesn't, as soon as it closes, I'm going to get in still, right? Because once price confirms that support is now a ceiling, it's safe to enter because it's a continuation of a downtrend, right? So let's look at some examples using this. Right? Right here. Right here. Price broke the support right here. It broke the support right here. And then it confirmed it a new ceiling when it closed with this candle right here. Now, experienced traders, they probably would have got in right there, right? If they would have got in right there, taking their 30 pips, would that have been 30 pips? Nah, it probably would have been 20. They would have got 20 pips and dip, right? With this market, guys, you want to take what it gives you. If you see that it's not going to give you 30 pips, go ahead and take your 20 or go ahead and take your 15 and then try to get 15 somewhere else, right? Or what you could have done, you could have said, you know what, I'm not going to get in right here. I'm going to still wait for it to retest this zone right here, right? So you could have waited for it to go all the way back up until it touched this zone, right? It would have touched right here. You would have got in and you would have got your 30 pips, 28 pips, right? So you could have done that as well. Guys, this is super simple. Am I losing anybody here?
No, you are good.
Super simple. So I'm trying to zoom in. If we look right here, what did price do? It broke. It broke. It closed above and it shot up. 30 pips. Way more than 30 pips. Right? So you would have been in profit. So next, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to put this markup in the group for EU, right? I'm just going to put it in text box so people can see it. And next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have people mark up their charts, you know, doing what we just did. Right? So who wants to be a brave soul and mark up their chart?
Don't be scared, y'all. This is definitely for you. If you're in a space when you're not at work and you can mark up a chart, take this time so you can make sure you know the skill set.
Guess I'll go.
I think Sean, was that Sean?
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, Zach, Sean said he'll go.
All right, awesome, awesome. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to post this in the group, guys. And then we're going to go to another pair. we're going to have Sean mark up the chart and tell us what to do. Look what price just did. It just did an impulse move down, right? So it might sell, it might go back up. We don't know. Oh, let me post my rules too. All right, one last thing, guys. I always post my rules because we don't want to be greedy. It's just to remind me not to be greedy. So whenever I say, or whenever ISIS or anybody else who posts signals in a group, whenever we say use proper risk management, this is what we mean. Right here. Right? This is what we mean. I'm not going to get into the twin trading right here. If you want to know more about twin trading, I suggest going to the technical analysis section in your academy. Christopher Derrick goes over that very well. But right here, for every $100 you have in your account, you want to use a 0.01 lot size. Right? So if you have $200 in your account, you want to use a 0.02 lot size. I've seen other traders, from different teams. I'm not sure about anybody else, but I've seen other traders from different teams, and they're using a 0.05 lot size, but they only have $200 in their account, right? You want to use proper risk management, because basically what that's saying is that, you don't want to gamble. You know what I mean? And they teach us in the academy, we don't want to risk more than 2 to 3%. So by using 30 pips for every, and we're using 0.01 for every lot size, that's 3%, right? Because if let's say you have $100 in your account, you make a trade with 0.01, you put your stop loss at 30 pips, 3% of $100 is what? $3, right?
Correct.
So you just lost $3. Where let's just say you put in a 0.05, but you lost the trade. You could have lost way more than that. What's that, $15? I'm just going off the top of my head. I don't know, guys. But that's the risk to reward, right? So these rules are here for a reason. For every $100 you have, use this. And then once you get to a point where you can have multiple trades open, me personally, I wouldn't put multiple trades in until I have like $400 in my account or $500 in my account. But until then, I'm going to stick with one trade a day until I get to that $400 mark, right? So that's that. I'm going to post it in the group, and then I'm going to have Sean take over. Wrong one. Is anybody getting any value? I know I just want to, gauge my energy level, right? Because I know other people at work. So anybody receiving any value, if you're receiving any value, just put 777 in the chat for me. Right? And then that's that. Remember to use proper risk management, y'all. So Sean, I'm going to go ahead and give you control. You can pick whatever pair that you want to pick.
All right. Yeah.
Where'd you go?
All right. I'm here. I'm checking out your CHF. going to share my screen right now. Hold up. Never mind. Wait till you're done.
I was trying to give you the remote control, but I don't see your name. Are you on a laptop or your phone?
My laptop.
That's weird. Your name's not popping up. I guess you could try to share your screen, I guess.
All right. Once you're done, then I'll do it.
Oh, I'm done.
All right.
Hey, Isis, you know if I have to stop my share, right? I'm gonna go ahead and stop my share, and then
Right.
you can go ahead.
Alrighty. Yes. All right. You can see.
Yes.
All right. If I make any mistakes, just correct me, and go from there. Oh, we got some movement too. So we said the trend line on the previous high.
So what's the first step?
Well, I took a note. So look for the recent level of resistance. Let's see it. This green candle, right?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, yeah. Don't really see a candle, but I'll put one above it just in case. Doesn't look straight, but whatever. All right. How's that look? That looks all right. See, a couple spots where we broke out.
Isis, what do you think? Or anybody else? What do y'all think?
The floor.
Yep. Next step is look for the floor.
And you said to put it on the candle of the floor. I mean, and that's it, I guess.
All right. Good job, man. Good job. So looking at this, let's see. What candle did you put it on for your resistance?
It's kind of like fluctuating, so I try to put it on this one, but it's kind of moving around a bit. So
Okay, for sure. So what I would have done, I would have.
delete this one. I'll do it again. This one's kind of oob.
Let's see. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah. What's up?
Can you give me control of the mouse?
Sure. I don't know how to do that.
If you move your mouse like towards the top of your screen,
Yeah.
the option should show up remote control. A little bit more. Or go to the tab that says more at the bottom. I'm not sure what's going on. Never mind. But what I would have done is I would have put my resistance zone on this candle, the candle to the left. Keep going left. Keep going. Right there.
Right here?
Go right one.
This one?
Yeah, I would have put my you can use a horizontal line as well instead of the trend line.
Word. I'll figure that one out.
So yeah, I would have put it on top of that wick and on that body.
Most definitely learning something.
If you go back to the trend line, like where you just clicked.
Yeah.
Click on the arrow.
Click on the arrow.
This?
No, on the
Go
trend
down.
line and move to the right. You'll see an arrow on the trend line. Right there.
Right there. And use the horizontal line.
All right, got you. That. And it just automatically just does it.
Yep.
All right. All right.
Click the horizontal line again.
Yeah.
Like the one that you just placed down.
Yeah, I got it. Come on. All right.
Now, if you go to right, where it just popped up in the middle of the screen, like
This?
like towards the right. Go down.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I'm trying to make your lines thicker. So if you go down, like just keep going down where you see the purple area.
Yeah. Right here.
Oh man, it went away. If you click your horizontal lines that you just placed, options screen will show up.
Like if you right click it, right?
Left click it.
Yeah, left click it. All right. Where would the option be? Nah, that's not it.
Right there. You see, there's a screen that just popped up. There's a thing that just popped up.
Yep.
So go down.
Where?
Right here. Go down a little bit more. Right there.
All right.
You're gonna change the width. Go all the way.
Gotcha.
There you go.
All right.
Right. And then for the support, I would say that's a pretty good area. I would just move it wants to be on the bottom of the body, like where it just opened up at, and then on the bottom of the wick that you used.
This one, right?
Right. So I would put it like
All right.
down a little bit more.
Mhm. So, all right.
Perfect. Great job.
All right. Thank you.
Great job.
That looks good. That looks good. Some information on that.
So the next thing, what's the next thing? We're waiting for the break and retest, right?
Yep.
All right. So if it was to break the ceiling, which is it looks like it's going to do. Yes, very good job. Great job. If it was to break the ceiling and it closed above, what would we do?
Mm, to set up our stop loss and take profit.
Oh, you
Well,
could.
but we don't really have enough information to like, you know what I mean? It doesn't know. It doesn't look like it's, you know, it might go anywhere.
Yeah, it might go anywhere. So great job, man.
So how do we make sure like we, you know what I mean? We get to the point where we like even if it goes anywhere, like we can still like profit.
Right. So what you want to do is you want to go to the middle. This is where this last portion I went over how we find our entry point. Because remember, price can only do three things. It can go sideways, it can go up, or it can go down.
Right.
Right. So if you go to the middle of the ceiling zone, right? If you move your mouse to the middle of that zone, that will be the price to the right will be your entry point.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you would put that in your text box or however you want to do it. You can write it down. I like to put it on my screen so I can see it. Right. So if you were to do that, probably use 1.104 for your entry.
I'm gonna just write it down for time's sake. Euro, Swiss franc.
1.1. All right, so that's the support.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be the entry for the support. Now, how do we find our take profits and our stop losses for our resistance and our support?
Add and subtract 30 pips.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So for our, if it was a buy, if it was to break our ceiling, that entry was 1.104, right? So it would be, I feel like I'm missing a number.
1.1041.
Okay. Appreciate you. 1.1041. 1.1041. So our take profit for that will be 1.1071.
All right. Heard.
And then our stop loss for that will be 1.1011. Right? That's if it's a buy.
Mhm.
Right. So I hope everybody's writing that down.
Definitely about to get in trade.
Right. So what was the entry for the support that you wrote down, Sean?
I think it's hold up, let me I think 1.1039.
I mean, is that what you wrote down?
No, but I'm just trying to see if that's right.
I mean, it's going to be in the middle of the zone. So if you move your cursor to the middle of the zone,
Looks like it's already there.
Yeah,
okay. So it would be
like around there,
1.1010. So that's the entry for support.
Heard that. Was calculating like the stop loss for it.
And if we go 30 pips up and 30 pips down, our take profit would be 1.0980. And our stop loss would be 1.1040.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So if y'all were to put that on your chart, or wrote it down somewhere, and then just check it every single hour to see if price does what we're supposed to be looking for, right? Because with this strategy is really simple, guys. You're not using any indicators. You're not, you're not. It's simple. It's simple. Waiting for 1 or 2 moves, and then you get in the trade. And you take your 30 pips and you dip. Right. So what would it look like, Sean? And then I'm gonna have to pass it on to somebody else because I know somebody wants to do this strategy and mark it up on their charts. What would it look like if it was to break our support or break our ceiling? I mean,
Ceiling.
Can you point out what candle broke our ceiling already?
This one right here. This guy. You hear me?
You said that. You said the one that is on now.
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't. I don't think it has. Because when it comes to breaking, breaking a zone.
Oh no. Okay, I get what you mean. This guy right here. Right here. My bad.
That one. Awesome. Great job. So the next thing we would look for is the retest. Retest basically means price closes above our area, right? It doesn't necessarily have to go back to this area. It just has to close above this area, right? So it closed above and it shot up. I'm not sure how many pips, probably about 10 or 15. That would have been a 10 to 15 pip move, you know what I mean? So great job, Sean. Great job. How did Sean do, guys?
Amazing. He had courage. Takes courage to go up there and do that.
That's perfect.
Appreciate y'all.
Great job, man. So who's next? Sean, I'm gonna have you pick somebody. I know some people are at work, but I'm gonna have you pick somebody.
All right. Go with. Hold on. How about Sarita?
Sarita.
She at work. She said, "I'm getting this cheddar." All right. I'm gonna go with Carl. I do believe so. Is Carl there?
He's probably at work as well.
No, I'm here.
Awesome. You're up next.
No, I'm not sharing my screen.
So Carl, are you on your laptop or are you on your cell phone? Who's it? Oh, that's Carl. Okay. See what we're looking at. All right.
I am flowing with the river of unlimited revenue. I am supporting my dreams and desires by having belief in them.
It's on the horizontal line instead of the box that you drew. That's why.
Able to see the wealth that surrounds me every moment. I am enough. Money is pouring into my life. The universe is yielding truckloads of money into my bank accounts. I am generating prosperity in my life. I am successfully conditioning my subconscious mind to joyfully accept wealth into my life. I am thriving in business and in life. I am love. I am at peace. I am happy. I am a leader. I am supportive.
All right, y'all. So how did he do in terms of trapping price in?
And creating everlasting prosperity.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Good to me. I probably would have did my line a little bit up, but hey, it looks good to me. Yeah, I probably would have trapped. I would have trapped in that wick up there, that top of that red wick. I would have got that in because I would want price to like break through that because obviously it's wicking out. So I want to see it, break through that wick. Yep, right there. That's exactly where I would do mine.
Great job, though. Great job.
Yeah, but you did that like a boss. Yeah, then we would just wait.
Great job.
Great job for showing up, yo. Stepping up.
So guys, this strategy is super simple because all you're doing is you're drawing 4 lines, coloring in the box, or coloring in between the lines by doing your rectangle. And then you're just waiting for it to make 2 moves and you get in. Right? So this will become super simple. It's already simple, but you guys will understand this the more that you stay in your academy and the more that you watch Christopher Derrick on live. Right? I would suggest watch his recording sessions because he does exactly this and he goes into detail in why he draws the boxes the way that he draws them.
I am replacing my old beliefs with new, empowering beliefs of abundance. helping others with my wealth. I am married to money. I am a wonderful success. I am helping others achieve great success. I am experiencing abundance. I am allowing my higher self to take over. I am fearless. I am taking every action towards my dreams. I am in love with doing. I am creating endless amounts of money while I sleep. I have endless residual income. I prosper wherever I go and whatever I do. I am worthy. I love
All right.
every day. I am
So how do these
wealthy.
entries look to y'all?
I am financially. Great success.
30 pips, right? I didn't get to see it.
Unexpected money falls into
Looks like you did the entry, entry like right in the middle point?
by thinking luxurious.
19, you did it right in the middle, 37? Oh, yeah, it's right in the middle. Yeah, it looks amazing, man.
I am always
Let's go,
grateful
Carl.
for my unlimited sources of income.
That's my brother's name, so that means he's going to be signing up soon, too, then. My other brother, I got my brother Sean on here. I don't know if he's on here right now.
I am doing what I love.
Darshan.
Amazing. So, who is next? Let's see if I have anybody up here. If you are not at work,
but I just use I don't use that exact strategy that you guys are practicing. I use the above and below strategy. So I could definitely go, but I just would be using a different strategy.
Yeah, that's cool. I say go ahead and show it. So real quick, you guys. So anybody that's basically with Generation 12, like we focus on the break test trade strategy. However, if you want to do another strategy, that's totally up to you. Just know that just know that that's not the one we do. So if you ask any questions on it, I'm not gonna really be able to help you on that strategy because I don't do it. And, we got some people on John's team. You guys do the break test trade, and you guys do a little bit of head and shoulders. So focus on doing what your mentor does. That would be the best thing. But yeah, definitely, I say Zach, let Joyce show the strategy because there's some people that do that 52-week strategy.
For me, break retest trade doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It don't really make sense to me. So I just stick with what I know and what works for me. So
I do that too, LaJoy. So I understand where you at.
Yeah, the above and below strategy has been working for me. I've been hitting my trader plan every day, no issues, no problems. So I just been sticking with that. And then whenever I need help, I just ask to kill himself, and he's been helping me. So yeah.
And I've been talking this whole time when you guys respond to me, and I didn't even realize my mic was muted still. Appreciate you guys' input.
It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, Joyce, you can definitely go ahead next.
Hold on, I gotta figure out how to switch my screen. Hold on 1 second. My computer is opening it up right now. Sorry, y'all.
It's all good. Patience.
Well, can I ask a question?
Most definitely.
Okay, when you say take profit. Take profit is stop loss, I'm sorry. So stop loss is always negative, whether you're going on a buy or a sell?
What do you mean by negative? Like you mean
Minus the 30 pips.
yes. No. So if it's a buy, it's minus 30 pips, right? Because buy means the price is going up, right? If it's a sell and price is going down, right? You want price to go down, then your stop loss will be plus 30 pips because it's going in the opposite direction that you want it to go. Does that make sense?
I'm sorry, really quick. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Did that answer your question, Sunshine?
It did. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Come on, move. All right, I'm gonna take all of this off. I'll do it again. I only use GPB, JPY. Like I don't even look at another strategy because it's honestly just like a waste of time. Because I'm trying to, stay as disciplined as possible. So I don't even open up any other pairs, even when everybody on their thing is, talking about it or, oh, I got a trade. I don't take it anymore because that's not what I'm working on. So, all right. Everybody hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right, cool. So the way I do it is whatever you can fit in your screen. I try not to squish too much in there because sometimes it's like Akil always says, it's not necessarily necessary to see every single thing. So I'll usually squish in yes, so this is what I'm thinking right here. So find the highest point, which would be, let's see if I can get you guys to see this little, Yeah, this red candle wick, yeah, but I would go for the highest that I could fit in my screen. So it's going to be this green wick right here. So I'm going to mark that here. And I'm going to make this line black. No particular reason. It's just what I've been doing. Actually, I'm going to make this line blue. Turn this line blue. And then down here, all the way at the bottom, if you guys can see down here, on these little wicks, I'm going to turn that thing red. So the highest blue, the lowest red. Got it? Everybody got that?
Got it.
So,
Yes.
cool. Easiest thing going. Boom. Go over here. You find the Fibonacci. Go from the bottom all the way to the top. Wait, hold up. I think I messed that up. Hold on 1 second. All the way up to the top line. All right, so now the numbers. This Fibonacci is default settings. Nothing particular. Click this, and I'm just gonna make all these lines longer. So instead of red, I'm gonna turn all these black. Everything black. Everything here.
Remind me
And the
of
lines are just to help you make sure you can see, what it is that you're looking at it. Exactly below.
That's the wrong tool, Joyce. That's the wrong tool.
You said what?
You clicked on the wrong tool.
Oh, shoot. Oh, thank you.
Great catch.
What was that, Tony? Thank you, Tony. So here now, it's in. And sometimes what I like to do is I'll put another. I don't want to confuse y'all, but I like put another line in here, probably like right here, just because price is already past this point. So this would be like another one of the lower points. Probably like right here. I'll probably put another line because price is up here now. It's about to buy. Probably like 140, 454. So you're gonna buy for like 40 pips. Usually, whenever it goes, it usually gives up exactly 40 pips. Like, that's just for me studying this. If you look at this right here, it's probably somewhere close to 40. Or if it hasn't given up 40, that means it's gonna finish out at 40. So it's almost there. It's like about 31 right now. So once it gives up 40, it's probably gonna do something weird, which I like to call. I call it weird, but it's probably consolidation. And then it'll give me another 30 or 40 pips. With my trading plan, I only really need 10 pips every day, but I'll usually shoot for 20. That way I get my 10, trail stop, and whatever else, or I'll just close it out at 10. Yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. And the way it works is, like, this right here is a perfect example I could show y'all right here. Y'all see this right here? So as soon as it breaks out right here on this little candle right here is where you would have got in at. Kill says you go for 30 pips. So once you break out on this right here, you would have sold right here and you would have gotten your 30 pips easily. That's at 34. So you would have gotten your 30 pips extremely easily. Or over here, It's already above the line. So once it stops selling, switches over to a buy. I usually wait for 3 green. If it's in this and it's floating like this in between, I usually wait for 3 green, 1, 2, 3 green to start going up. And then once that third one closes in the same spot, then I'll go ahead and buy probably like right here somewhere. And I got my 30 pips on that one candlestick. Boom, I'm done within an hour. So, anyone have any questions? Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Angela, it look like you got that Renko going on.
Huh?
It looks like you got that Renko strategy going on.
Rambo.
Oh, I mean, I don't know.
Well, Rambo Renko is above as below. That's
Yeah.
that's a deal.
I know him and Akil have a strategy that's the same, but this is the strategy I got from Akil during 52 weeks, and I've had no issues since. So
Always remember, guys, all the strategies work, but whatever fits your eye and goes with your brain pattern, that's what you stick with. All strategies work. And as Isa said, whatever your mentors teaching you, stick with it. If that's what your brain is catching, stick with it by all means. All strategies work. Stick with one.
yeah, I totally agree with what Tony is saying. Because before I used to use Milwaukee sauce. Milwaukee sauce also works for me, but using TradingView for me, I think that this is like the best thing going, especially like I would still consider myself like a beginner / intermediate trader. Like I don't still think I'm on the more advanced side. So Milwaukee sauce on the harmonic scanner is bingo every time. I like to use it actually on the harmonic scanner. But this above and below, excuse me, sorry. This above and below on the trading view is everything. So that's why I use that. Anybody have any questions?
Well explained.
Awesome job.
Well explained.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen now, guys.
Way to show up. Way to show up.
Thank you.
To joyfully accept wealth into my life. I am thriving.
Anybody else want to go practice marking, or should I call on somebody else, or what, y'all?
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's about 9:23. I don't know if Zach, you want to keep going on, but I'm gonna either just mute my computer. Y'all can keep going on, but I have some stuff I gotta do within the day. So if y'all want to stay on here, you can still hold the link down. But I'm just gonna kind of mute myself out and go on with my next task for the day.
Okay, cool. Yeah, me too. I need to get going with some other stuff.
I gotta get ready for work, so I love y'all.
I love everybody. Hope everybody has a blessed and favorable day. Take out into the world what you want people to give to you, and everybody have a great, fantastic rest of the week.
Thank you. Really quick, you guys. Really quick. That's okay. I'll tell you guys later. But thank you so much, Zach, for coming on here, stepping into your big boy leadership skills, and hosting this and giving this to our community. Definitely, you guys look out for more of Zach and him, teaching and educating. I'm so super excited to be walking and being beside this guy with this journey. So thank you, Zach.
Thank you, Isis. Thank you. Good job today, guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What I had. What I'll do is I'll probably just see what we marked up for EU, because I know that's what we marked up, and we marked up some other pairs. So that's what I'm just going to look at now to see what it's doing, and then after that, I'm gonna just get off. But yeah, see, so if you're still up here, it looks like price is about to break this support. So once it breaks support, Well, we don't know what it could do, right? But if it breaks this zone right here, we wait for the retest. Basically mean we wait for the price to close below this level, and then that's when we get in, right? If it gets in and we don't get in during our entry, this is personally what I do. I just get in, and then I add my 30 pips and subtract my 30 pips from when I get in, right? But that's pretty much what we're waiting for. We're waiting for this candle to break, close below this, and then open up another candle, close below this zone, and then get in. All right? Or close here. Whatever it does. But that's pretty much it, guys.
Awesome. Thank you a lot, Zach, for your dedication and your training. Really.
Brother. Tony, you had a question earlier, right?
Yeah, thank you, Zach.
Oh, no, I was good. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Sunshine. All right, y'all.